Hello! Welcome to the morning after show, or in this case, afternoon after show, because I did not wake up. It is Monday, November 2nd. Yesterday, the New England Patriots played the Buffalo Bills. They lost by a score of 24-21 after Cam Newton fumbled on the final drive for the Patriots. Now, before I begin, there haven't been a lot of these. Actually, there's only been one other one. I said I was going to do them every week. Then I got a job. Then I couldn't watch the games. This is the first game I've been able to watch since I got a job. I'm not a fake analyst, so I won't analyze or even talk about something I didn't watch. I'll just be like, oh, they lost. Okay, whatever. However, in this case, I did watch the game yesterday, because I didn't work until after it. Patriots, for having a depleted wide receiver core, a depleted D-line, a depleted linebacking core, and no line that's been kind of shaky of late, with, like, the position changes and such. They lost by 3 to a very good team in the Buffalo Bills. And, could Cam Newton have played better yesterday? No. Okay? Yesterday was a good day for Cam. Okay, he's recovered from COVID. Symptoms of COVID that he likely continued to experience for the 2 weeks after he was cleared to return. Brain fogginess, which would indicate, from what I hear, was a shaky performance against the Niners. And off-balanceness, which would also help with his throwing issues against the Niners in the highlights I saw, where his back leg would swing out, he'd go off balance, and he'd miss a throw. That's an issue that can persist for up to 2 weeks after having the coronavirus. Okay? So, yesterday, Cam Newton played well. I don't know whether it was the lack of Edelman and Harry that made him actually have to target other wide receivers. But, yeah, he played well yesterday. He was not the problem. That's why I have ESPN up behind me, as you can probably see by right up here. Ooh, you can see my Chrome tab open? Yeah, it's ESPN. Because they have an article. The Belichick-Brady divorce looks at worse every Sunday. Well, yeah, no shit. One team has tons of superstar talent surrounding their quarterback. The other team has a former superstar quarterback surrounded by basically rookies. I wonder, is a team that has a wide receiving core of N'Keal Harry, who sucks. I mean, that's a horrible draft pick right there. But the draft is basically a crapshoot when you're picking late in the first round to the second round at wide receiver in a very deep wide receiver draft. And then when you make those draft picks that don't always pan out, then you have to make bad trades, like trading a second for Mohamed Sanu. Okay, that's a bad trade. But we were desperate. We needed another wide receiver for our core last year. Okay? So, when you look at the Patriots roster, you have Cam Newton at quarterback. Their O-line, very, very shaky. So shaky, in fact, I couldn't even tell you who's starting these days. I know we franchise tagged Tooney in the offseason. We got David Andrews, and I think Shaq Mason, right? Those are the 3 guys on our offensive line I can name. I know Marcus Cannon opted out, which, once again, that's a good O-lineman that opted out. Okay, so that puts us in a hole. Then, you go look at our running backs. Okay, Sony Michel fell off a cliff. James White missed a few games because of the death of his father, and his mother was in the hospital. Like, you can expect that. Once again, rest in peace. Damian Harris got his first NFL start against the Kansas City Chiefs. Or was it the Raiders? I think it was against the Chiefs. Blew up. Okay, Damian Harris, good. He is a positive for this team this year. Rex Burkhead, he's Burkhead. Okay, he'll do what he needs to do. I haven't noticed like any real change in Burkhead's play. Then we get to wide receiver, and this is, oh god, this is just disappointing. Julian Edelman is not a number one wide receiver. He's a slot guy who will do the dirty work. And it's hard to do the dirty work when your knee is fucked up. Okay, which his knee is. He got surgery on Friday or Thursday. One of the 2 days, I can't really remember. And he's out for a few weeks. Good. He's getting his knee fixed. N'Keal Harry. I've touched on this already. That's where this worst draft picks is. Okay? But, you know, deep wide receiver draft, something, they can't all be great. He got a concussion and we looked better without him. Please, Bill, just don't play him. Just take the L on this one, please. Jacoby Myers, wide receiver 1, Jacoby Myers. Oh, God. If he's your number 1 wide receiver, number 1 target, yeah, you're going to have an issue. Okay, it's, you know, wide receiver number 1, Jacoby Myers. That's all I can say. At least he was yesterday. Demary Bird. He's good. He's serviceable. I mean, what else can you say about Demary Bird? Nothing. There's literally nothing else to say about Demary Bird. Isaiah Zuber. That is, I think, I don't know. He's new. I haven't seen a whole lot of him because, as I said, I have only been able to watch one game since the last episode of the morning after show, or day after show, I guess I'm going to have to call it. But he looks good. He looks like a potential weapon that we can use. I think I covered all the wide receivers there. Did you hear a superstar? No? So, Cam Newton with a bunch of nobodies and Julian Edelman, who's got a knee injury. Compare that to Tom Brady throwing to Mike Evans, that other guy they got, now Antonio Brown. Pain. Pain. But Belichick-Brady divorce looking worse every Sunday. Yeah, no shit. One team is stacked. The other team isn't. Brady was more crucial than Belichick. Brady is playing with basically an all-star team. Cam Newton is playing with like a JV team. Brady refused to develop N'Keal Harry last year. That kind of on him. N'Keal Harry, I mean, he's not very good, but you could have at least looked his way a couple more times. Okay, Patriots tight ends. Ryan Izzo. Man, number 1 tight end, Ryan Izzo. Who does Brady have as his tight end again? Oh, Gronk. Yeah. Oh. Aussie did not play yesterday for personal reasons. Dalton Keene, believe he had a knee injury. Those are 2 draft picks. They look good, but don't know yet. It's been like 8 weeks and they haven't really played that much. So on the offensive side of things, you can clearly see that, is the team with the stacked talent going to be better than the team with no talent? I don't know. I don't know. Is the team with all the talent in the world going to be better than the team with no talent? Yes. Yes, it is. Now, we're going to be needing to look up the Patriots roster here so I can truly analyze the defensive roster. Okay, so our secondary is still one of the better secondaries, in my opinion, because we still have Gilmore, the McCourties, Jonathan Jones, he's pretty good, and J.C. Jackson. J.C. Jackson is the reason why I would be perfectly fine if Bill could trade Gilmore for whatever he could get for him. Okay, get rid of Gilmore's salary, pay J.C. Jackson. Like, half of it. Because he's not as good as Gilmore is yet, but, like... Okay, our secondary is still decent. And that's shown with J.C. Jackson being tied for the league lead in interceptions. And then we get to our D-line, and this is where it just... Wise, Guy, Simon, and Winovich. Winovich, where the fuck has he been? He's disappeared over the last few days, or games, I should say. So, not much to say on him other than he's just invisible. It's like he hasn't been in the game. Dietrich Wise, Lawrence Guy, and Butler, John Simon. That is not gonna... They're not very good at stopping the run. You can tell. Bills ran all over us yesterday, and they're not really a pound the rock team. But it's like... The main issue with our defense is our linebacker core. Who did we lose in free agency this year? Jamie Collins, Kyle Van Noy. Okay, well, they still have High... Oh, he opted out? Oh. Okay, so that leaves them what? Adrian Phillips and Jelon Bentley? Josh Uche, who we drafted in the 3rd round, I think. He is looking to be, like, he could be decent, but... Once again, that's not a linebacker core that's going to do shit for you. Let's see, who am I forgetting? Oh, Jawan Williams. He's also pretty good in the secondary, but once again, that's our secondary. We drafted Anthony Jennings. He's like a linebacker safety guy. So, yeah. I wonder if the rest of the roster construction is crucial. We're still one of the most disciplined teams in the league, as far as not taking penalties. That's a coaching thing. We still have a decent secondary. We still, operate with the same next man up mentality. We still have a locker room that's not tearing itself apart. I'm just saying here, man, I wonder why the Buccaneers are better than the Patriots this year. I couldn't imagine any reason. It's got to be that Brady's just more crucial than Belichick, It's got to be. Unfucking believable, dude. This is why ESPN sucks. Also, thank you for once again... Now that Max Kellerman has admitted he was wrong about calling Brady over the hill and the Patriots dynasty being over in 2013 after we lost to the Chiefs on Monday Night Football, he admitted he was wrong finally. So what does ESPN's Bill Barnwell come out and do? He calls the Patriots dynasty over. See you in a year, Mr. Barnwell. See you in a year if we trade Gilmore for cap space. Well, let me just look up how much cap space we're going to have next year. Because we're going to have... I think we're currently sitting at 27-something million. Oh, 29 million when free agency starts. So, it's a decent amount. It's like... Trade Gilmore. That's and get rid of Thuney. That's really it. If we could, trade somebody, that'd be pretty crucial, but let's see what Spotrac says. Because we got to get Brady off the books still, because there's like a 12 mil cap hit from him this year. Look at all those people we lost to COVID-19 opt-outs. Oh, and then our injured reserve. Wow. That's wonderful. It's like my point here is you look at this Patriots roster and you don't expect them to do well. And for ESPN to come out and just be like, Belichick Brady looking worse every Sunday. It's like, yeah, no fucking shit. I've been ranting for a while now. So I'm gonna actually talk a little bit more about the game. I mean, is there even anything? We gotta get this. Just gotta. I mean, we lost by 3. Not much to say other than that. But yeah, fuck you, ESPN. Have a wonderful day. There'll be a video up tomorrow explaining where the. I mean, I already kind of did, but have a wonderful day, peeps. Peace.